Pakistan's deep state has been rattled by Nawaz Sharif. The ousted Prime Minister has sparked a political storm with his comments on the stalled 26/11 Mumbai attacks probe in Pakistan. Sharif's candid admission has forced the country's National Security Committee to issue a rebuttal. The country is in the midst of a general election, and Sharif's political rivals have now turned this into a political issue. India is now somehow at the front and center of this discourse in Pakistan.
It has been 10 years since India's financial capital Mumbai was attacked by terrorists. Terrorists accused of planning these gruesome attacks still roam freely in Pakistan with the support of the army. Now, former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif has decided to launch a battle against Pakistan's deep state. Questions raised by the ousted Prime Minister over the Mumbai attacks probe forced the Pakistani establishment to go into a huddle. A meeting was called in Islamabad to categorically dismiss Nawaz Sharif's statement. Pakistan's Prime Minister Abbasi chaired this meeting. A denial was later issued to the media. In the statement, the National Security Committee termed Sharif's statements as incorrect and misleading. Denying the allegations, the committee called the ousted Prime Minister's comments fallacious. But it's not just Pakistan's deep state that is worried about an aggressive Nawaz Sharif. The interview has sparked a political war. Imran Khan's party, the Tehreek-e-Insaf, launched a scathing attack on Nawaz Sharif.
ये क्या बयानिया है? ये क्या इंकशाफात देना चाहते हैं और किस शवाहिद की बात कर रहे हैं? पाकिस्तान पीपल्स पार्टी इस किस्म के बयानिए और इस किस्म के मौक़िफ़ को ना सिर्फ मुस्तरद करती है, लेकिन हम इससे भरपूर इख्तिलाफ रखते हैं.
Nawaz Sharif, who faces an uphill task in the upcoming general elections in Pakistan, is fighting the deep state through Pakistan's media. Speaking to the press, Sharif defended his remarks and vowed to tell the truth. The Panama Papers revelation forced Nawaz Sharif out of Prime Minister's office. General elections are just a couple of months away in Pakistan, and in this intense political contest, Pakistan's relationship with India has somehow become a political issue for all the parties. Nawaz Sharif's comments on 26/11 attacks probe in Pakistan were made when he was on a campaign trail in Multan. Sharif's former Interior Minister Chaudhry Nisar Ali Khan added more fuel to the fire. He claimed that India used the 26/11 attacks to malign Pakistan's image. Pakistan made similar accusations when a Muhammad Ali Jinnah portrait was at the center of a row in India. The portrait later became a subject of intense debate between the BJP and the Congress in India during the recent election campaign in the state of Karnataka. Bureau Report, WION.
Is Nawaz Sharif the first voice to expose Pakistan's hand in 26/11 attacks? Certainly no. While the current regime can continue to feign ignorance or deliberately keep the trial on hold, let's tell you who else has accepted that the terrorists who carried out the Mumbai attacks were Pakistanis. Last year, Pakistan's former National Security Advisor Mahmood Ali Durrani said, and I quote, "I hate to admit that the 26/11 Mumbai attack carried out by a terror group based in Pakistan on November 26, 2008 is a classic trans-border terrorist event," end quote. Durrani was Pakistan's National Security Advisor when the attacks took place in 2008. The former ISI chief, General Shuja Pasha, had told former Pakistani ambassador to the US, Hussain Haqqani, that the planners of the 26/11 attacks were quote-unquote our people, but it wasn't our operation. In 2015, the former DG of Federal Investigative Agency of Pakistan, Tariq Khosa, said that Pakistan has to deal with the Mumbai mayhem, planned and launched from its own soil. In fact, the former president, Asif Ali Zardari, was the first one to admit that the terrorists were Pakistanis back in 2009. But Nawaz Sharif's expose of Pakistan's role in the 26/11 attacks has undoubtedly rattled his own country. The establishment and the mighty army, after all, are not used to being called out in this manner. So does India gain anything out of his admission? The short answer is yes. Sharif's comment only reinforces India's position on the matter. India has evidence, solid evidence at that, on Pakistan's hand in carrying out the Mumbai terror attack, and experts believe that India undoubtedly holds an edge on the issue, and this is the right time to let the world know about Pakistan's true face. In his interview, Nawaz Sharif said how Pakistan's all-weather ally China too has warned the country on terror. Not just China, Russia has also sent out a stern message. In a nutshell, whatever their public chemistry is, Pakistan stands completely isolated on the issue of terror, and it is this weakness that India has to leverage. At present, India and China have made a conscious effort to reset their ties. Modi and Xi Jinping have taken their communication and engagement to another level. India can utilize this channel and get China to put pressure on Pakistan, not just on the issue of 26/11, but also on the contentious matter of the Jaish terrorist Maulana Masood Azhar. Remember, China has been stubborn about siding with Pakistan over designating Azhar as a UN designated terrorist. It's an open secret that Pakistan is a military state disguised as a democracy. But Sharif's interview states the obvious. It's the military that is calling the shots in the country. America has cut funding, issued warnings, and the Financial Action Task Force, or FATF, has named and shamed Pakistan. Apart from its own evidence collected during the 26/11 attack probe, India is now armed with a confession of a man who has thrice served as Pakistan's Prime Minister. The conclusion is this. The former Prime Minister of Pakistan has said what must have been admitted to long ago. Instead, Pakistan chose to continue a farcical trial without bringing the perpetrators of the 26/11 attacks to justice. The mastermind, Hafiz Saeed, roams freely in the country. Occasionally, for window dressing purposes, he is put under house arrest. And once the spotlight shifts, Saeed gets state patronage once again. India must take this up diplomatically.